So on to the Cuween Hill next, Division 3.
Yep. So we've
So
got.
Pez had a nice win.
He
One
did,
not the highest
yes.
score, but well done to get to 2-7. Beating the
Yeah, I mean
Glossop
it's
Fighting Gophers. That was a good win.
to go from yeah, that's just how crazy fantasy football is again. You're 1-7 and you're scoring 228 points and scoring the second highest score of the week. It's
I,
absolutely crazy.
I do
But
feel sorry for Gary and the Everdom Thunderbirds. So they're 0-9, so 186 points. I think they would have beaten half the division, but they come up against the top team of
yeah,
the whole league.
yeah, and
So
it's only
it's a
it's
bit
only
unlucky, like.
it's the last though, isn't it?
I know. Just
It's
to
the
get,
last
yeah,
though.
just
Had to be someone, I guess. I mean, I'm 1-8, so let's not think that's much better, But there had to be someone. But yeah, Manchester Bees have the biggest win streak of the whole Orkney Bowl as well. 8 wins in a row. I repeat,
yes.
8 wins in a row after losing week one. They have been unbeaten. And congratulations for making the playoffs. The 8 wins will not get in. And Bankfoot Panthers as well. Our own Roddy, he's managed to get himself up to 8-1 as well with a fifth win in a row.
Yeah.
So
Well,
these
that's
guys
it.
are
The,
absolutely
the top
flying.
four teams are 8 wins, 5 wins, 2 wins, and 4 wins in a row.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that's a
it just goes to show the power of a streak, obviously, and it's, but yeah, I mean, these Carlton Crew and Seattle Patriots, it's hard to see them not getting in now. They still got work to do. But certainly Carlton Crew, 2,000 points, the only team in the division over 2,000 points. So hard to see them not getting there.
I know the Kirkwall Chargers, they're on a 6-game losing streak.
But yeah,
Losing
yeah,
to the
I mean,
Newcastle match, so they gone the wrong way. But
it's so easy done. But I mean, everyone, Glenrothes, Nazgul's right up, Chicago Scorpions, New Boston Marshals, all in the Gossip Fighting Gophers, and the Whitehall White Tigers. They are all playing for 2 spots. I would,
well,
in my humble
between
opinion of the division.
between 5 and 9 is 5 and 4 and 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's it. They're all playing for
So
they're playing for 2 spots there for me. Which is massive. It's and really need to be getting on a win streak right now. Big one for Whitehall White Tigers this week as well. They're up against the Flying Carlton Crew,
that's a big
so
one.
it's that's a big game, and they're doing it without Tyreek Hill, so that's not going to be the easiest task at hand.
And you've got
Whereas Carlton Crew have got no one on by, losing Acres, and that's it. They've got McCaffrey back though, and Gibbs back.
well, it's not a bad replacement.
The top scored this week, Johnny, with McCaffrey and Gibbs on bye week.
Bloody hell! I must have had the
Jeez.
sheet wrong.
So yeah, that's a big win for Whitehall White Tigers. That's for sure. Massive win, a massive match. Sorry, massive match for them. And at 5-4, really needing that victory. Then we've got the Glossop Fighting Gophers. They're up against Glenrothes and Skulls. 4-5,
Nazguls, yeah,
5-4.
that'll be a close one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4-5, 5-4. Such a big game as well. Such a big game.
Martin will be trying to break his 2-game losing streak to try and get back up.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's he needs to as well, and Glossop are trying to not get onto that wee 2-game loss streak, But yeah, I mean, whilst it's definitely not out of it, it's a long way from 4-5, 4-6 for me. So I think all these 4-5s need to win this week,
Yeah. Well, so what's the game of the week in this one then?
Game of the week. Oh, well, I mean, can you call it the game of the week now that it doesn't really matter? The Manchester Bees up against the Bankfoot Panthers, the 2-8-1 teams, I guess. They're going for the top. They're the two best teams in the division at the moment. Well, they're the two leading teams in the division at the moment. You could argue Carlton Crew's 2,000 points make them the best team in the league. But yeah, I mean, that's a huge game. Obviously, 8-1, 8-1, it would be rude not to point it out.
Yeah, I think the White Tigers and the Carlton Crew. That's probably my one because that could go.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
could be a high scoring game. That one. So,
I mean, the new Bars and Marshalls and the Seattle Patriots 6-3, 5-4. That's huge as well. This is in this league, and the Chicago Scorpions have got a good chance to catch up here. Because they're 4-5 playing the Preston Hawks. I know Epez is on a wee run now, and he's just got a really good score at 232. But
well, the Seattle Patriots have Hurts on a bye, Pacheco on a bye, Smith on a bye, Freeman on a bye. So they've got Purdy. Yeah, they're not going to win.
So they're destroyed there then, yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean,
I think they'll be given that week up. I think.
so that new and it couldn't come at a better week for the new Bars and Marshalls, and of course at 6-3, you're not going to lose any sleep over losing this week when you're 6-3, especially when you've got all of those players on a bye. So that's there's a reason behind it. So yeah, I mean it's a massive game, but to be honest with you, the Bees and the Panthers is the top two game of the week. But for me, it's Glossop and Glenrothes because the 4-5, 5-4 is match up is huge.
Yes, it is a good game.